Listening to the Voice of My Remorseful Heart by Reiko K. On Monday, August 6, 1945, I was a third-year student in the Home Economics Division of Hiroshima Jogakuin College. I was working at the Toyo Kogyo as a member of the Wartime Student Mobilization Workforce. On Sunday, the previous day, I had a lovely time with my sister and her friend, who had invited a couple of Thai exchange students to enjoy some tea and music. Back then, playing the piano at home was considered improper, but we felt that we could bend the rules on weekends. We played Japanese songs on the piano, and exchange students played toroimerai on the violin. This was a special occasion, and I couldn't wait to tell my friends at the factory about the fun on my day off. I left early the following morning and arrived at Itsukaichi Station. After the factory, I went. I sat down in the locker room and fidgeted with excitement, wondering how to begin the story of my delightful Sunday. Just then, someone yelled, "Look, a B-29," and pointed to the sky outside the window. I followed the student's outstretched finger and saw a B-29 plane leaving a beautiful trail in the clear blue sky. We watched the plane in bewilderment. That's when something black and round was dropped from the plane. I was wondering, what is that? When suddenly it gave off a blinding flash. I lost consciousness. Everything was dark, and I couldn't see a thing. It took me some time to comprehend what had happened. But gradually, I started to make out my surroundings and found myself lying on the floor. I realized that I had been blown quite far from where I was sitting. We all called out for our friends and started to gather outside. The teacher told us that Hiroshima was under attack, and we were ordered to go home. Since all of the public transportation systems were down, we would have to walk home together. Our first plan was to head to Hiroshima Station. As we left the factory, we saw people coming from Hiroshima, evacuating towards Kure. The horror of this sight stopped me in my tracks. There was a line of people dragging charred bodies that had been burned head to toe. I had never seen such a sight, and my legs trembled. Someone said, "Let's get it together. We've got to make it home." So I joined the queue and tried to encourage other students. I had to be strong, for I was going home. From the factory to Hiroshima Station, we walked against the floor people heading for Kure. As we came by Hiroshima Station, we joined with a wave of refugees going towards Mount Ushita. We passed by people lying beside the river, moaning and groaning. "Water! Water!" But we couldn't help them. We just shuffled on in silence. Inwardly, I was repeating, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and kept walking as I listened to the voice of my remorseful heart. The line pressed on silently, with some people occasionally straying from it and falling down. I lost all ability to think or feel, and became like an object with no purpose, but to keep walking. It was a horrible procession through hell.